It is important to have a society that is informed and to be able to hold power to account.
There's so much misinformation that goes around.
Online, anyone can post whatever they want.
That is why it is important for journalists and creators to be in the space to inform.
The partnership between Thomson Reuters Foundation and Baraza Media Lab started earlier this year during the Africa Media Festival, right? And since then, we sat down together and wondered, okay, the strengths of Thomson Reuters Foundation is their programmatic capabilities, the research that they do, and the strength of Baraza is the community being together and availing the local context for both creators and journalists. There is a need for the two to work together for the benefit of the audiences that they serve.
I think historically, journalists have seen audiences as this very vague, abstract thing. But then sitting with the content creators for 3 days, first of all, taught me that audiences are people. So then the reason why they're able to reach them is because they see them as people. So the content needs to be, what do I want this person to know, to feel?
I think what I could learn from journalists, one is having statistics at your fingertips and the discipline in terms of their routine. Now I see myself as someone who can collaborate with a journalist. We can sit down and coexist, and most importantly, we can know our strengths and our weaknesses and how we can meld with each other.
One of my favorite exercises that we did during this program was where I, a creator, was paired with a journalist, and we were supposed to come up with a story idea and pitch it to the team. And, you know, working with a journalist, him getting my perspective, and I get to hear their perspective, and then bringing our ideas together and see how we can well execute this idea. It was very good. Now imagine what we could achieve if creators who have established communities on digital platforms, them working with journalists who have the technical, investigative skills, combining all this muscle, we could achieve so much ahead of the 2027 elections. This program was so good in that sense.
In terms of even the democracy of this country and having the right information and civic information, civic engagement with people, content creators have been doing it better sometimes than journalists because we are required to be objective. But I think I'd really love to work with content creators and see what they stand for and see how we can deliver the news together. So I'm looking forward to that.
I think as someone who is both a content creator and a journalist, that we together, both groups, can find formulas to more effectively, more quickly prevent and even proactively sort of like vaccinate our communities against the spread of disinformation and propaganda.